All right, guys. So it's been a few days. I decided that wasn't a good enough video for me. We had some issues. I don't know if you can see it or hear it in the video, but at one point when I was cranking on it, I heard something. One thing I noticed is if I didn't have the ignition on and the fuel pump on, it cranked just fine. But the minute you added fuel to it and spark to it, it wouldn't get a full revolution. It would almost kind of like it was hydrolocking on one cylinder. I just had these injectors out. I need to send them in and get them cleaned. Yes, I know. But none of them were stuck open. None of them leaked. There was just like 2 or 3 of them that were inconsistent with the other 5. In the midst of all that, I thought, man, it's like the valve train's noisy and stuff. I'm not real sure, what the deal is. We found a broken rocker. How or why this rocker broke, I have no idea. It makes no sense to me. These are brand new rockers. They're not even remans. I don't know. I don't know if I just don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm a little distraught by it. I did have a spare rocker with a trunnion already in it, so I got it put in here, and everything's torqued back down. I made sure to go back through and torque the rockers down. I don't know if I checked this side. I did go ahead and pull this valve cover off too to make sure everything seemed in order. One thing I do want to do is I need to find out why it's popping back at me, or why it's sounding like it's getting hydrolocked while I'm cranking on it. See if I can plug my charger in. I got my injector cleaner plugged in too. I'm gonna need all the juice here. Come on. We're just gonna turn her on high blast. So we're not gonna turn the ignition on, and here I'll crank on it. It seems everything's, rotation and cranking and moving, and everything seems to be working. Okay. So what I'm going to do next, I guess I'm pretty sure I checked all these. What's that? 1, 3, it should be 5, 5 and 7. Something's just not right. I've never had issues with first startups, honestly. I don't know. This one's got me kind of perplexed. That's 2, so that one's gonna be 4. And then this one should be 6. Yep, and that one's 8. I don't know. Like I said, I've got some stuff I need to do here. I'm gonna pull this valve cover and this breather line off. It's in my way. I need to do some checking now that it's doing this. A buddy of mine brought me another set of injectors to try, which is why I've got the injector cleaner and tester on over here. And just checking these things out, seeing if they're good or not. And I'm gonna throw those in, take these out just to verify that it's not an injector issue. Maybe it's a coil issue. Maybe one of the coils isn't firing, or something, maybe something in the wiring. I've got the eyelets on the back of the heads for each coil pack. All that stuff's right. Even. I'm plugged in on the even side. That one was plugged in on the odd side. Just make sure I didn't have anything weird plugged in backwards. One thing I am gonna do while I'm here, I'm gonna pull all the plugs out, and I'm just gonna run through and do a compression test, just to make sure that when that rocker arm broke, it didn't, you know, bend the valve or anything. I don't know why that rocker broke. To me, it's something with interference. So that's just my thought. Maybe it hit the valve on top of the piston, but why would it do that? I don't know. So I need to do some checking and some looking here and just see what I can find. But we are going to pull all the plugs out of it, and then we'll run through and do a compression test and see what we got there. And if everything's good there, then we'll focus on getting these injectors clean, getting those put in. And I think I'm going to try a different set of coil packs as well. So I'm going to get into that, and we'll get back to you in just a second. All right, so we had a few little issues on our first startup video, and with a broken rocker arm and stuff like that, which you just saw in those videos there. But I kind of been buttoned up on some of the turbo kit here and got all the intercooler brackets and everything made. So now all this is nice and sturdy. Had to weld in a couple of little flat pieces down here like that. Got that all bolted in. Got one of my upper radiator hoses on. Got found an alternator from a buddy of mine up the street. He had one laying around, so huge thanks to him. And then went and got a belt and a tensioner. And now I just started it. It does charge and everything. So we're gonna fire this thing up, see if it'll go in gear, see if we can pull it outside and listen to it outside, because it makes a lot of racket inside the shop. It kind of all echoes and stuff. So anyways, let's fire this thing up and pull it out of the garage. Noise. The brakes suck.
I didn't know that.
Why it does that? Don't know why it does that either.
All things you gotta work out.
I've never had a car fight me this much. All right, guys, well, there she is. She pulled out of the garage on her own power. So that's a huge step in the right direction. We still got a few things to do. Need to get a lower radiator hose made, and what else? Oh, I gotta get the fan mounted. I was gonna put the fan on the back side because I got a big fan, but depending on if I get impatient, then I may just put the stock Honda fan on the front side and just let it roll. But yeah, one of the things is I still got to cut the holes in this pipe here, because when I welded those fittings on, or the bungs for the blow-off valves, I didn't drill them out yet, so I still got to drill those out, but that's not a huge deal. And then I need to modify the intercooler still for the 3.5-inch piping, and then some headlight tabs to mount to these here, because these are floppy. So I'm going to make some brackets that go to the intercooler mount, upper mount bars that I just made, and then we'll make some brackets to mount, or tabs and brackets to mount to these headlights. So then that'll be all good. I need to get some headlights first. I threw the old headlights away, so I need to order some new ones, just some like one-piece black housings. And then once I get the headlights, then we can figure out the adjustment and make the brackets and stuff for them. But yeah, I guess that's it, boys. I'm gonna back this thing back in the garage, and that's gonna do it for this video. So thanks for watching. Keep following along. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. Check out MRE Motorsports. Hit the like button, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.